Hello YouTube, Red to Green here again with another recap. Today is March 14th, Monday 2022, and I'm up $100. It's not bad considering how pretty lame last two trading days for me. Monday and Thursday I was red, right? $20, $40 here and there. Yeah, it was really difficult last week. Manage the losses, right, and trying to stay above the water. So hopefully Monday is a kind of a symbolic of continuation of the rest of the week. But we'll see. The market's still in that uncertainty stage where I don't see a lot of stuff holding once it breaks that highs. And let's get into recap. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you like the recaps, and join me for live streams. I stream about 9:15. I start streaming about 9:15. So come join, come say hi. I traded 6 stocks today. Some of the bigger ones: AGRI, KSCP, and MGLD. MGLD, let's start with that one. I'm not going to go over all of them, but I'll do the major one. MGLD, I traded this at the market open, and I traded that at kind of a red to green type of thing. So you see that pullback here at 70 and went right into the 5, broke 5. So I kind of traded that 90 into the 5. So that's how I made my money on this, almost $70. So, and the interesting part is I was up $100, over $100 in the first 10 minutes of the market open. And I gave back $80. That was only up $20. And for the rest of the market, so for the next 2 hours, I was pretty much making that $80 back. And it was tough. It was tough. Nothing held. There were pullbacks. It was crazy. So anyway, I felt like I wanted just to stop for the first in the first 10 minutes of the market open at $100, and I should have, and you know, I kind of had that mental blockage, whatever, that prevented me from doing that. And once I start giving back the money, and I was like, oh man, I need to get back to 100. So 100 was my mental, pretty much today, mental stop for me. I don't know where I would have stopped out if I went below 0. I don't know. I would probably just decrease share size and try to make up, maybe break even, or $10, whatever. So anyway, MGLD, that was it for me. I didn't really trade it after it kind of broke that VWAP and sold off. I was looking for different setups, but they weren't there. And then we had AGRI, and AGRI was actually given some good setups. I didn't trade the red to green. It wasn't really a red to green on 5 minute, but there was a red to green on 1 minute as well, but I didn't trade that. And I kind of started scalping it in the break of highs and breakouts, and then once it sold off, I was like, okay, I gave up. And then what happened here was interesting, because I got in at about 89 for the break of VWAP, and I was hoping, no, maybe 86, yeah, for the break of VWAP. And I sold because I saw this micro flush of a couple cents, and then guess what? As soon as I sell, this thing rips past VWAP into the hull. It was crazy. It's basically in a matter of 5 seconds. If I would have held for 3 to 5 seconds longer, I would have been in the halt from 86, 87. That would have been really nice, like 40, 50 cents of profits right there. Even though I used small share size, but nonetheless, you know, it still would have been, it would have brought me over $100 earlier than still an hour and a half after. But then I traded continuation. Like, it resumed a little higher, but then it sold off, and I traded a little pullback, so for 4, and try to capitalize on it. It was just the level 2 was just laggy for me, and I didn't capitalize as much as I should have. But AGRI, a lot of momentum, a lot of good setups. Unfortunately, I didn't capitalize as much as I should have. Only about $11, almost $12 up on it. Nothing to really to rave about, but it is what it is. At least I'm not the red on it. I did get red at some point on it too, which is odd considering how strong that stock was. And what else? Also KSCP. You remember KSCP is our favorite. I actually do really good on KSCP, and unfortunately I didn't catch that pop from 620 into the 670. But I did trade it actively, and it was kind of a break-even stock for me. As you can see, $16 on it. Not much. I didn't trade at the pre-market. Nobody were looking at the pre-market on KSCP, but after it started popping, after you see that volume at 10:15, that's when people started to trade. And that increasing that volume right there. That was actually random out of nowhere. That start popping to 675. You know, it's good, strong setups. A lot of people capitalized it, I know. So congrats to everybody who made some money on KSCP. I sure didn't capitalize as much as I should have. If FUTU and DRCT, those are just kind of were sitting there. I was trading them because I was bored, to tell you the truth. And DRCT, I didn't really capitalize as much as I should have it. But DRCT, let's pull it up. I think I have it. Yep, I have it up here. Red to green was okay on it. They kind of gave good momentum at the open, and then it sold off, right? And test of high, people were trying to trade a breakout, and that's what I did. I tried to trade a breakout of that high, and I just gave back money, and I was like, you know, I'm done. So anyway, that's it for me. That's a recap. Short and sweet, right? Hopefully tomorrow I'll bring some more stuff for us to trade, and we'll capitalize a little better. I'm still having that little, you know, rehab type of mentality from last week, because last week I was getting flushed twice. It was pretty decent flushes, right? I was giving back more than half of my gains, right, in those flushes. So I'm being really conservative right now, small share size, you know, not trying to push it hard because the market is uncertain for sure. But if you like those recaps, please thumbs up, please subscribe, and come join, come say hi during the live session. You don't have to stick around, but come say hi. You know, ask questions, whatever. If you have, just watch my watch list if you're wondering what I'm trading. But I'm sharing all that in my live window. So hopefully you guys are staying afloat, staying green. February was okay months. March, for some it's okay, for some it's flat. For me, it's really flat. So we'll see how it continues. But anyway, guys, take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.